Hello friends, welcome to my channel Finad with Vikram. In today's video, we'll try to understand what are large cap funds, mid cap funds and small cap funds. Cap essentially means capitalization and market capitalization is actually the market value of specific firm. It actually signifies how big the firm is. Now, how it is calculated? Market capitalization is calculated by multiplying the number of outstanding shares with the value of each share. Now you might be thinking, Vikram, I know what is share, but what do you mean by outstanding shares? When I say outstanding shares, I mean all the shares that do not include the shares of the owners. So basically, the shares owned by the investors, stockholders, or company officials is called outstanding shares. Let's understand this by a small example. Let's say we have a firm XYZ whose outstanding shares are 10,000 and the value of each share is 1,000. So when I multiply these both, the valuation of that particular firm comes as 1 crore rupees. Now we know what is market capitalization. Now let's get back to the old question, what essentially is large cap fund, mid cap fund and small cap fund. Now if we list down the Indian stock market companies on a descending order of their market capitalization, the initial top 100 companies based on their market capitalization are called large cap funds. And the next 150 companies are called mid cap funds. And all the companies beyond the list, which is beyond 250 firms, are called small cap funds. So in our Indian market at today's scenario, market capitalization of large cap funds is more than rupees 75,000 crore. And for mid cap funds, it stands between 13,000 crore to 75,000 crore. And for small cap funds, it's less than 13,000 crore. Now we know what exactly is market capitalization, and we have large cap funds, mid cap funds, and small cap funds. But why are we talking all this? How does that make sense to you? So if you see the large cap funds, their returns are pretty stable. They are big firms, they are less volatile with stable returns. The last 5 years, returns of large cap funds have been somewhere around 15%. And if you go to mid cap funds, they are a bit more volatile, eligible for a bit more risky people, and the returns of those particular mid cap funds have been almost 21% in last 5 years. And for small cap funds, the returns have been almost more than 25% year on year in last 5 years. So if you want to take huge risk and want more returns, go for small cap funds. But you're fine with steady returns, less volatility, you can go for large cap funds. So pick up the right fund for you. Thanks for watching. See you next week.